What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to Tower Defense Tuesday. This week we're going to be taking a look at Stellar Survivor from Sticks and Stones, and this one is brand new to early access on Steam. It just hit Steam Early Access June 20th, 2019, and like I said, it is very early in early access, so there's still some bugs, lots of placeholders, all that early access stuff you would expect. Now, Sticks and Stones has been nice enough to offer this game up to us for free on Steam just to get some feedback of the game. There's not a whole lot there to it yet. There's only one mission you can do, well, a tutorial plus one mission. However, everything I see about it is very, very exciting. It's got what could be the basics for just a great action defense game, and I'm really excited to keep an eye out on this one and see exactly where it goes. It's got a few different elements, which we'll get into, which just really hit all the buttons for me. Now, Sticks and Stones is a group of 22 students from the Breda University of Applied Sciences in the Netherlands, and very exciting to see this being put together as an academic project. It just looks good. Like I said, I'm excited to see where it goes. I'm hoping that eventually they end up getting some funding and are able to put some cash into it, because the game just looks crazy good. Anyway, let's hop right on in and get started on the extraction mode here, which is the only mission we have available right at the moment. Now, there is an update expected later this week, which hopefully will bring us some new content. We'll have to wait and see what we get there. Let's pop on into this extraction mode and see if we can't make it happen here. Now, as you'd expect, there's a core to defend, and then there's resources throughout the map. So these crystals here we're going to want to run around and gather up, and that is going to be our building resource to defend it. One thing that a lot of action tower defenses games just miss, or just action defense games in general, is lane wisps. How nice are lane wisps to have? We see we've got a pack of mobs coming from up top. We've got another pack of mobs coming from over this way. So it's nice to have clear, distinct wisps. They're also available, as you see, on the mini-map, and it shows all of the resources that you can run around and collect on the mini-map as well. Now, this one is all about survival. You want to survive 20 waves to complete your extraction. And let me just go ahead and pop right on into one of the things that just, the second I saw it, I got really, really excited about the game. Now, as you see, the game does run ridiculously smooth. It has yet to ever drop below about 120 frames per second for me personally, and it just runs really, really well. Now here we go. Let's take a look at what has got me so excited. Let's grab a half wall and throw it down here, and look at our lane wisps. Oh my gosh, an action defense game with pathable mobs. How awesome is that? There's so many action defense games out there that would just be an incredible addition if they only had pathable mobs. So the pathable mobs is super exciting. I'm just going to go ahead and put some walls down and try to path all of these mobs into one entrance here. And you know what? I'll throw a trap down right at the front of it too, just to help me out a little bit. Now, as you see from the wisps, all of the bads are going to come right through this one main entrance. And, you know, obviously this is quite the turtle build here. However, it is going to allow me to direct traffic just like I'd like to do in any tower defense game. Now, we're starting off with 3 weapons. The weapons have a charge on them, so there's no actual ammo with the weapons. However, they will overheat on you. So we're going to start off with 3 different weapons. We're going to kind of cycle through those. We have a typical assault rifle style weapon. And then we've got a shotgun type weapon. And last but not least, as you saw at the beginning of the wave, a sniper rifle. So I am going to just come right out and say these weapons are extremely imbalanced right now. This sniper rifle particularly. is just absurdly powerful. So I'm hoping that as the game develops, of course, obviously it's brand new, so there's not a whole lot of balance in it yet. However, as the game develops, I'm hoping that there's definitely a focus on the defenses, even more so than the hero, to be honest with you. I would just absolutely love to see that. Now, as you see, we do have a timer ticking, so let's go ahead and get a couple defenses down. Now, we know everything's coming through here. We've got not enough crystals to put another group of crystals there, or to put another turret there, but we can put one more spike trap maybe. So let's just go ahead and throw a spike trap there, and we'll kind of tough it out for one more wave here until we get some more resources where we're able to get the job done. Now, as you see, the mobs are coming from way up there, making the sniper rifle pretty darn handy, and pretty pinpoint accuracy with it too, so that's nice as well. I really wanted to get some turrets down already, but, what can you do? It looks like we've got a couple more coming this way. We'll just mow these guys down here. And there we go. Now let's see, what else do we have for crystals? We've only got 18 of our resource now. We're going to get a few behind. Of course, we would need 30 to put down our first turret. So we may have to go a few more waves and get a few more kills before we have enough crystals, as I just don't see a ton of them laying around. There's one more up the hill. We actually may be able to get one turret in off of what we're finding here. Of course, if you're going to snipe them way off in the distance, that means your resource is going to be way off in the distance to go pick up. Alright, so yeah, we will have enough for one turret, so that's a start anyway. We'll get a little assistance back there at the core itself. We only got 15 seconds, so I gotta kind of hop to it here. No fall damage yet, as you see. Alright, let's see. Let's just pop that bad boy right there. And let's go back to our sniper for the start of this wave, as, obviously they're coming from way up top. The accuracy on this thing is absurd. It goes exactly where you're pointing it. There's no doubt there. Doesn't look like there's any sort of headshot mechanics or anything in the game yet. But, like I said, early access is early access. Many of us have played early access games before. We know what to expect, so there's some placeholder mobs and everything else. However, I love that the game runs smooth. Once again, never dropping below 120 frames per second. And I absolutely love that you can path the mobs. I mean, that to me just seems like a ridiculous win. So I am super stoked to see exactly how this game goes. Now we're at, what, wave 4 now. Looks like we got one more crystal way up the hill. There might end up being more that I missed, too. Let's see. I don't have enough for another turret yet, but I do want to get turrets in and get some upgrades down if possible. The turrets are upgradable. The traps, of course, are upgradable. Everything's upgradable. So that is a big win. Let's see if we had anything way up here. I could actually put... that shock turret is a slow. Let me go ahead and throw that down, as I have enough to make one of those now. I'm going to shoot for having 2 of these turrets and then that shock turret for a slow, or pardon me, a teaser trap is what it is properly named. Let's see. Let's go right there with the taser trap. We're going to get back on that sniper. And the taser trap has got, it's quite the slow. It does a great job with it. Like I said, the accuracy on that thing is just absurd. Oh, they're coming back through. I was not expecting that. I gotta wall it off a little bit better back here. Oof, that ended up going a little rougher than I expected. We'll get him. This is just turning into a bit of a travesty on this backside here. But it is working out. Couple more bands. There we go. Alright, so we're going to have to block this off in the back a little bit. Let's just, we'll half wall it. I wasn't paying attention to those lane wisps. I don't think we need to put anything back here, do we? So I'm not going to worry about that quite yet. Now, I know I've got some crystals laying way up here. I'm only 3 short of being able to put down another turret. Wave 5, just about here, 20 more seconds. I don't think I'm going to end up getting them. To put it down, my core took quite the beating too. Now, if you do get low and you take a little bit of damage, you can run over to your core and heal yourself as well. So that's kind of a nice cool feature added in too. You see, you just come over here and you can heal yourself at your core. Pretty cool stuff. I'm just amazed when I saw it was early access and I looked at some of the graphics it had on its Steam page. I wanted to try it out. And I was just amazed at how smooth it runs. Alright, they are coming. Yeah, we're taking a little bit too much damage. One more shot and it's over. Yep, and it's all over. So I didn't make it to 20 waves pretty clearly. However, you all get the gist of it. It just really looks good. Defeated Wave 5, indeed. I will be definitely playing this a little bit more and trying it out. I'm anxious to see with this upcoming update in the next week or so if we're going to get another mission, and that would be super, super cool as well. Anyway, all the links are down in the description below. Make sure to head on over and check it out. It's free. So, you know, even if you download it and you only entertain yourself for a half an hour or an hour, you just did it for free with what looks to be, could be a pretty darn good game. So thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to click that like button and please subscribe to the channel. And as always, I will be back soon with some more tower defense. Thanks again. I'll see you next time.